Hi, welcome to another episode of Shine at Work, where we're actually working from home. And the topic we have for you this time is around performance management. So, Mitra, do you think that this is an important topic these days?
Yes, it's on everyone's mind. They're nervous on so many different levels.
Yeah, I agree. I'm nervous about how is performance going to be rated at the end
Right.
of the year when, there's so many different factors that are involved right now in how do you ensure your productivity is assessed appropriately because times are just a little bit different while we're all working from home during COVID-19. So we have three tips for you. And just to get us started, I'll get us started and then Mitra, I'll hand over to you for some of your tips as
Of
well.
course.
But the first tip for me is if you haven't already done so, have a conversation with your manager about what their expectations are of you. This does a couple of things. First, most importantly, it tells them that you are interested in ensuring that you remain productive and that you remain in touch with their priorities and that you are following through on all of those activities that you set your goals toward and you're adjusting them as appropriate, right? So it shows your involvement and the importance that you put into it. Secondly, by initiating the conversation, you remain at the forefront of your manager's mind, and they will also know when you have additional capacity based on what you're working on to give you new assignments. What do you think, Mitra? Any other tips?
Yes, absolutely. Especially as people are having to deal with their work and home life together all day long, every single day. It's important that you actually take time out for yourself. And so, in order to do that, make sure that you're keeping clear lines of communication open with your manager. You're being open and honest about what you need in terms of you time, as well as when it comes to the end of the year, there won't be any misunderstandings because you've had that clear line of communication throughout the entire time. So make sure you're managing your own time for yourself.
Oh, that's a great tip, Mitra.
Mhm.
And I think people will be really understanding, of
Of
course, of all the
course.
different dynamics that are going on at home. But I think the important part and the third tip I would leave our colleagues with here who are listening in is to be open and honest, but also to be visible, right? So on any team call, just like we've always said before, make sure your voice is heard. If it's on a chat feature or that there's a roundtable, that you have something that you can add or share, because by remaining visible, unfortunately, when people are working from home, sometimes there is that absence can lead to a feeling that you're maybe not as present, right?
That's right.
And you want to definitely make sure that you're visible, that you're not forgotten. So continue to raise your hand, continue to speak, continue to be involved in chat. Don't overdo it or don't be, make sure you're authentic, right? That's at the end of the day, that continues to be really important.
Yes.
Mitra, anything else? I think you've been hearing a little bit about what other companies are doing. Any shout outs you want to do or any advice?
Yes, I was actually really impressed for Facebook. So a great shout out to Facebook and all have they done with being understanding and focusing in on their team's performance and making sure that they're doing the right things. So they'll be really looking at performance reviews this year and eliminating them to instead award everyone for their strong work in this very difficult time.
It's good to be trusted, right? And it's a great feeling to know that you can continue to be productive in this new working environment, and that your company is going to have your back. So
Yeah,
that's
so good.
awesome. So please, feel good about putting your performance first. And that's our tip for this week from Shine at Work. Thanks for being with us. See
Thank
you soon.
you. See you soon.